Hello and welcome to the American Society of Nuclear Cardiology, ImageGuide Registry. My name is Julie and I am here to guide you through this demo. These are the topics that we are going to cover in this demo today. First, a brief introduction about the registry. Second, the benefits of participation in the registry. Third is the cost of participating in the registry. Fourth, a brief tour of the registry portal. This includes the dashboard, performance trend, and the method to submit data via the data collection tool. And lastly is the enrollment process through the sign-up portal. The American Society of Nuclear Cardiology introduces the ImageGuide Registry, the solution to quality improvement in nuclear cardiology. The ImageGuide Registry is the first cardiovascular registry of its kind, focusing on SPECT and PET imaging studies, and it provides a fully integrated platform to seamlessly collect data in nuclear imaging labs to measure quality, safety, and efficiency. ImageGuide collects information on laboratory characteristics, physician characteristics, and SPECT and PET imaging studies, and provides performance measures created by and for nuclear cardiologists that satisfy requirements under the Physician Quality Reporting System. There are many benefits to participating in the ImageGuide Registry, including participating in a qualified clinical data registry and avoiding increasing penalties on Medicare Part B payments. Successfully participating in PQRS and the Value-Based Payment Modifier Program, and succeeding in a market of quality-based reimbursement. Gaining access to data to present to payers that demonstrates the value of nuclear imaging tests, and proactively contributing to shaping healthcare reform. The annual cost to participate in ImageGuide is $500 per ASNC member and $750 per non-members. Now, let's take a brief tour of the registry portal, developed and managed by FigMD. In this, we shall first look at the performance trend module within the dashboard. Using the URL and valid login credentials provided by FigMD, we can log into the registry portal. On the left is the dashboard in the expanded view and displaying the three submenus within it: practice or hospital, physician, and location. This is an at-a-glance view of all the measures within the registry, and the performance trend of each measure. Now, as an example, let's look at one of the measures here in its performance trend at the practice or hospital level, for a quarterly duration. ASNC01 is the ID of the measure, followed by its description. The performance rate is shown as 59.49%, which is compared against the registry aggregate at 1.92%. Clicking on the right icon here, or on any part of the row, displays the in-depth performance trend for that measure. It shows a line graph, representing a total of 4 quarters beginning with the selected quarter and 3 quarters prior to it. The chart to the right allows to view the imaging studies that have met, or not met the numerator value for the selected duration. Clicking on any figure here brings up a window containing a list of patients behind that number. Now, let's take a look at the different methods of submitting data through the registry portal. There are 3 methods of submitting data to the ImageGuide Registry: entering data through a web-based data collection tool, submitting data automatically through one of ASNC's certified reporting vendors, or qualifying for automatic data submission through integration with existing system. Today, we are going to demo the web-based data collection tool. This tool can be accessed from the data collection menu on the left. The search window is auto-loaded. Within it is the new imaging study link. This loads the data collection window to the right, which allows addition of a new imaging study record. Within it are 7 tabs, and we are at the Patient and Procedure Information tab, and this captures the patient's personal as well as the procedure information. Next is the Indications tab, which captures the primary and secondary indications of the patient. This is the Stress Test and Rest Information tab. This tab captures the details related to the stress test, like the type of stress test used, the stress agent, exercise protocol, and so on. Next in line is the Reasons for Termination tab. This tab captures the reason for which the stress test or study was terminated. Moving on to the next tab, the Stress Results 17 Segments tab. This captures the results pertaining to the stress studies done earlier. while the next tab, Rest Results 17 segments, captures the results pertaining to the studies done when the patient was at rest. And lastly is the Summary Stress Perfusion Defects tab. The top part of the tab allows to capture the perfusion defects, whereas the lower half captures the remaining study-related information. On entering all the relevant information in all the 7 tabs and saving the details, we'll add a new imaging study record. This completes the data collection tool module. Now, let's take a brief look at how to enroll in the ImageGuide Registry. Click on the Enroll Online button on the ImageGuide page accessible on www.asnc.org/ImageGuide. This loads the ImageGuide Registry sign-up portal login page. To begin the enrollment process, please click on the Need a Username and Password link displayed below. This loads the new username and password window. Before proceeding, we will need to create a username and password for ourselves. And this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you and have a nice day.